Well, it's been a while. It really has. Oh my, well, that PTO moved. So yeah. This is a video about the yellow crop. I have two 60s. This one will not run though. We did not have time to get this one up and running. And that one ran this year, or last year, not this year. It ran last year in the spring. This one might have run 20 years ago at the soonest. Also, I got this one out and I just tapped the PTO on the back belt, just went pew. This one will run soybeans. We learned that today. Come on. You can see. Oh, damn, that soybean dust is not fun. Yeah. We bought a new canvas for it, but that will not work. It's going to take some major modification to use that canvas. So, yeah. Give me a second. You can watch me do this, I guess. Yeah. This all opens up. Nice for when you clog it. I did get my dad was getting a video, which you guys will see right after this. The video of this running will be right after I do all this video about this. Yeah. My dad took it. Funny. I no longer can say I've never run beans, and I no longer can say, or well, I can say now that I've used a draper head, because it's just a belted conveyor. Oh, that wrench is still up in there for that. Yeah, the Super 88 ran it real well. In first gear, one notch from the last, it ran great, which actually I think it's a little bit fast than I should be running. It might be going like 4 mile an hour instead of 3. But yeah, it's got that weird contraption of a hitch. It looks like it, well, I figure it came off something else, but these were the original hitches for it. It was a just a stud with a nut and some washers. I'll put this down. You can see inside the combine, all this is wood up here. And then the rest of that's metal down there, and it's got a little, or well, it's got a tailings. I don't want to say tailings, but the trash conveyor out. You can see the beans running through that are going to go back up into the head again for re-clean. This works fine. Basically that runs through the tank over to a spindle on this side, or not a spindle, but a pulley, and then it runs so that you have ground speed. This, you push this back in all the way. I'm going to pull it out so it doesn't set the pain in the button next time. But you push that in all the way, and then you turn this, and it engages the clutch for this auger. You got another belt for this, I think. More chain. These are the sickles. If you haven't seen them before, you want to know how to change them, I'd go look at one of Minnesota Millennium Farmers videos. Let's see if I can reach up in here and get more soybeans. Nope. But you can see they're running. You can see the bar across, the axle across here for that. But they're running too wet. You know what's funny is this hopper full. It isn't hopper full, but like this amount in the hopper, like this isn't that big of a hopper. I don't think it would hold 20 bushel. I don't know if it'll hold 10 actually. But yeah. This was off about 10 foot. So they're running quite well even for being this late. Half of them went in the head anyway, so. You can see your conveyor up and down here. Which actually, I've never seen this. I've only ever seen it run from up on the tractor seat. Running the soybeans, but it looks quite neat. You can see the pan though down there, and then you got everything that goes over to your elevator up. If someone I never really believed people that when you started these up, they shook. They will shake you right off the tractor. I mean, it's not a fast shake. It's not like, but it's a slower. Basically, well, when it's slower, it's usually every time the sickle goes across. When you're running it at about idle, it's every time the sickle goes across. But when you speed it up, it's a little bit faster, but it's not as fast as the sickle is going then. Yeah, it's a good little combine, 5-foot cut. We also forgot to tension the canvas. Another thing on these canvases is you want to make sure they're not ripping. We had ours ripping, and it was not doing too well. Yeah. It wasn't wanting to go up, and then we patched it, and it's not ripping anymore. And we didn't tension it. I think we'll put it on the first notch, but not the second. It was running without being tensioned, but I want to tension it some and just not on the first notch, but the second. Or not on the second notch, but the first. Just so that we don't, we don't go through and start having it rip again. The soybeans today were way too wet. We just ran them to try them. And we also wanted to make sure the combine was functional. We're supposed to get rain I'm filming this Saturday evening. Sunday morning we're supposed to get rain. So that doesn't help. But yeah, Super 88 runs it completely fine. It's not that muddy out there. All I need to do is at the end of the season, when I get this cleaned up and we get that out and running, I ought to hook this up to either this one or that one and just say, when it's way too muddy, but you gotta run soybeans. That would be a photo for the D2. Also, if you guys want a video on the D2 with starting it and getting it running, I could do one of them. But there's a lot of other ones out there. We got the cover for that, but we got to do something because it was contacting on one of the two terminals and drained the battery at a show. Just so that you're wondering, these D2s are right around 40 horse. Ours maxed out at exactly 40 horse on the dyno. So, but yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. It's been a while since I've done that. And I will have that clip of me running out in the field. So yeah, goodbye.